You could have told me we were going. I was not ready. This is Ross thinking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fucking coming right off the bat from fucking episode 8, and you start off like that. You don't even tell me we're going. You just do it.
But that lets you know we're going.
I know it lets me know we're going, but my recording wasn't going.
Yeah, but then
Like,
you'd be like...
you're saying 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going, fuck, commentary. like, what the fuck?
You don't need the commentary on.
I know, and I've just realised I've put it on. God damn it.
Have you put it on? Have you put it on for both episodes?
I put it on the last one as well.
I think you're gonna end up with your voice doubled then, like depending.
No,
I guess you
cut. Oh no, I can't.
I think you can do it if you change your settings in the Elgato. You can make the commentary export separately, and then you can just.
No, but I think it still exports on the video.
No, you can definitely separate it. I've got mine set to do that.
Yeah, you can separate it, but I think like when you export it, it will still export the video with your audio over it.
No, it doesn't.
It does, because that's how I do Clone Wars.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I've got mine set so that it's a separate file, and you get, and they're.
Yeah, I do that as well. Like, I get a separate file for it, but it's still on the video file.
Yeah, but you can. I'm saying you can turn that off. I'm saying you can get the separate file and not have it combined on your video, so that you can just have the video file without your audio on it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that.
I mean, I can tell you the settings
before exporting.
I can tell you the settings before this one, or after this one. Ooh, what is this I see?
What do you see?
I'm not sure.
Did we ever find like a good mine or something?
No, not really. Like, that was something we were really lacking. Maybe something that you should do. I don't think I've ever seen this biome.
Oh yeah, because this episode won't be boring enough.
Like, this biome looks like I've just walked to Mars.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm being serious. Like, it is real fucking
yeah,
weird
stairs.
looking. I don't even know what this is. This is red sand. So yeah, very much like Mars. And as interesting as this biome is, I don't think we're going to see it again this episode, because once I've walked through this part of the map, I don't need to come back here.
Well, that was a big mistake by me then.
Oh. Oh, Enderman. Hello. Come here. Give me your stuff. I see you. Come on. Come on, walk across the water.
Man, we dig some deep holes. So, if this is bedrock, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So roughly about here is where I should be digging.
Ross, I found an abandoned mineshaft.
Oh! You should explore that. Later. Later when the maps are home.
Well, I wouldn't have gone further had the spider spawner not literally been, like, right inside the door. So, I have...
Is there not multiple, though?
Sometimes there is, but this is a really small one. It's, like, right at the surface. This mine. So I imagine there's only the one there. Yeah. From having a quick look around, it doesn't look like this goes many other places, so this is it. I have captured the spider spawner. Use it to our advantage later if we need to farm like spiders for anything.
Sweet. Oh, you mean you've just disabled it?
Yeah, like I put the torches around it so that like it doesn't spawn anything else, but we can still use it as a farming method.
I'm sure there's a zombie spawner nearby, actually, that I did that with. Like, very, very early on.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's inside one of the caves somewhere. I think I heard a rumour at one point, and I don't know, maybe it was the case in early Minecraft, but I'm sure, like, there was a thing going about at one point that if you found all of the spawners of, like, one type of enemy and just, like, and broke them entirely, those enemies just would not spawn anymore at all.
I think that's a rumour. I don't think that's right at all.
I don't think that's right at all either, but I was wondering if it maybe was true for, like, very, very original Minecraft. Because remember, they were only, like, original Minecraft was only really one map, like, big in the alpha version. And there wasn't that many different materials, so I guess if you did find, like, all of the spawners, it would have seemed like the monsters' spawn rate would have been way down. Since they would have all been concentrated in that small area.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I've made a big mistake.
Is there not an achievement to visit lots of different biomes? Is that not an achievement as well?
I don't know. It sounds familiar. But I don't remember seeing it on the achievement list, so...
Oh, I think I found a forest temple.
Oh?
I think I have. I found, like, stone bricks sort of embedded in this, like, ground here. I'm really just assuming.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is gonna take ages.
What are you doing?
I went down a mine shaft and I put stairs down on my way down to make it easier to get out. Forgot to remove the blocks above the stairs and now can't fit. Don't have a pickaxe. Need to punch my way out.
That will take ages. So what else is going to take ages?
There.
Filling in this map.
And watching this video.
Yeah, that'll take ages as well. Handily, you've got this montage where it goes double time. Boom da 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 boom da 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 double time Minecraft.
You keep trying to make that a thing.
I mean, it could be a thing if you wanted it to be.
No, that's the thing I don't want.
Did you not say that for you, like, actually double timing a bit of video is, like, really fucking difficult?
It's the most complicated fucking thing ever. Essentially, I need to put it into an editor that is exactly the frame rate at which we record that, and then remove all the audio, put the audio into a editing track that's exactly the same frame rate as we recorded, slow them down independently of each other, and then merge them together again, or like speed them up independently and then merge them. It's fucking stupid.
That is quite stupid. I found a sand temple.
Watch out for mummies. That looks better.
My god, this one's huge. I've never seen a sand temple designed like this before.
Something's going fucking ape shit outside the house. Seems like the pitter patter of feet. I think the pig was maybe freaking the fuck out. Not a lot of enemies outside just now. A wild cow. Fresh for slaughter. Yep, cow.
TNT makes the sound of, like, grass now when you break it.
Does it?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Another wild cow.
Right, in chest number 1 we have a golden apple.
Oh!
Take them spider eyes, take the string, take the bones, they're all useful. Chest number 2 has some gunpowder and some iron. Also has a enchanted golden apple.
Ooh.
Chest number 3 has diamond horse armor and gold ingots. And
Because we don't have enough of that. Get the gold ingots though. Fucking come here, bunny.
Getting everything out of that one. And finally, chest number 4 has another golden apple, more gunpowder, some iron, and a saddle.
Oh, you're fucked now, bunny.
Should have commentated on it while I was doing it, but for anybody that's never actually been into a sand temple before, it is trapped one way or another. Normally there is just a big pit in the middle of the room.
I made a bookshelf.
Excellent. So to get these stuff from the chest, you need to disarm the big pit, which normally has a pressure plate, or it can have tripwires on the sides. Normally a pressure plate in the middle. On my occasion it was a pressure plate. And if you remove that, you can also then steal the TNT from underneath it and get everything that it has.
I'm back in the nether.
That's dangerous.
It is.
I forget how...
Leaving the nether.
How do golden apples work again? I can't even remember what they do.
I can't remember either. Fair, not something I usually mess with.
No. Oh, they might be used in potions, actually, is maybe what they're used for.
No, I don't think so. Well, according to this website, they don't.
What's the notched apple again? Is that the glowing golden apple, eh?
No. Well, actually, I'm not entirely sure. It might be. It glows in the crafting bench, but I'm not sure if.
I've got a golden apple that has purple text on it that says golden apple, and it glows in my menu. And I can't eat it.
I mean, you could fucking eat it, and you could eat it and find out.
I could, I suppose. Whoa, that's got some benefits to it. Jesus Christ. Yep, achievement. Overpowered. Eat a notch apple. Yeah, that was absolutely a notch apple.
Hey, we actually did something in this episode.
Hey,
it's not a filler.
Got an achievement. So yeah, I've got absorption, fire resistance, general resistance, and regeneration.
Well, one of you needs to die. To be fair, if you can probably die. Maximum number of breeding chickens has been reached.
Yeah, that does happen.
And I've just killed off 4 of them. Right, cows, come here.
Oh, I've found a temple. I found an underwater temple.
Where did the donkey come from?
Didn't I catch it in one episode? Yeah, so we're going to need to come. We're going to need to come back to this map and come to the underwater temple at some point in our Let's Play.
Oh, have you found it, have you?
I found one, yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
Excellent.
So from there we will get from inside there we can get different things. I think that's where we'll get the frost walking boots if we're lucky. And we should also get.
Can you breed a horse with a donkey?
No, I don't think so.
Don't know how you get a mule.
Oh, maybe actually. Yeah, a mule is a thing, isn't it?
What do they take? What do they need to be bred?
Is it not wheat?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, it's
I pulled wheat out.
Is it a block of hay? A lot of coal here. This is like the perfect mountain to make like a little base for like respawns for tackling the underwater temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, well there's loads of coal and stuff just on it anyway. Because we'd be bringing our own like equipment, like armor and stuff, so really the only thing we need to have is just like torches and a furnace for making food and places to put beds.
No, I'm not a fan of blocks of hay. Maybe it's apples?
Carrot? Apple, yeah.
Oh, could be a carrot, yeah. Do we have carrots?
I think so. Check the farm. I mean, if we've got carrots, I will have been growing more of them.
No, we don't have carrots.
Would you like some
I
sunflowers?
don't think anyway.
Oh, actually, do you need sunflowers for anything, like potions-wise?
No. We have beets. We don't have carrots. So if you see carrots in your travels.
Beets is what we had in this game. You're right. I'm really upset with myself. I've come up with like a kind of joke in my head that I wish would happen now, 'cause it'd be funny. Can you imagine if Dr. Dre played Minecraft and he just farmed beets and that's the only thing that he did?
You should not be happy with yourself.
I'm not. That's the thing. I made it very clear. I was not happy about that. That underwater temple looks pretty good. Yeah, in terms of the underwater temple, it will be pretty easy for us to clear that out, because I'm pretty sure from somewhere nearby we are likely to get a sponge that will form.
You're not finding the sponge in there?
You can find sponge in there as well, yeah. And if you take it to a furnace, dry it, and then obviously bring it back in, you can use it to absorb lots of blocks of water. There is not a... There's obviously not an Elder Guardian in that temple, because I've not had like the little ghosty fucking thing show up on the screen. It's been a fairly eventful episode in terms of exploration. We now have like a temple to go to in a future episode.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we should absolutely. Oh wow, fucking go you.
Fuck you.
We should absolutely not leave the recording of the next episode for too long, because otherwise, like, I'll end up forgetting about even finding the fucking temple.
Yeah. What's today's date? It's the 2nd, isn't it?
It is the 2nd of September. Yes.
Cheers.
What are you doing?
None. Don't worry.
Why do you need the date?
Like I said, don't worry about it.
Are you just writing a quote in the book?
No.
What the fuck are you doing? Needs a date. Do they have a calendar in Minecraft now?
No.
Is that something that they've added?
You'll see when this comes out.
I mean, I'm hoping to see by the end of the episode, because I'll be done with the map and come home. Because I'm hoping next time we film this we'll have we'll have Shawnee again, who can be just solely responsible for doing this bit.
I love that lets me put that in.
What have you done?
None you worry about.
See, every time you say, "Nah, it's nothing for you to worry about," that's when I get like concerned, because I feel like it's something for me to worry about.
Oh, simple genius. Oh.
For all your farming supplies. What is like your What's your favorite role in Minecraft? Like farmer, builder, explorer, fighter, that kind of thing.
I do quite like the building and the farming.
I'm exactly the same. Can we sleep?
Fuck yeah.
Just like this area is quite difficult to explore as it is, so.
You don't want to do it at night.
I'd rather not do it at night. No, the other one I didn't mind so much because it was like just. It was pretty empty. It was just all
The fuck
water.
was that noise?
This one's all hills. Don't know what noise it was. Hello, spider. Ow. Skeleton has shot me. Oh. Oh. That was an awfully big hole that I didn't fall very far in, thank Christ. Ow. Come out from under the tree. Burn. You fuck.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to make us some more tools.
Iron tools would be good. Swords, pickaxes,
you get
and the
stone.
like. Have we not got a lot of iron, or are we running pretty low again?
Well, we've got it, but we need it for making the thing, remember?
Yeah, but like, I think we've had this argument before. General use of iron will not outweigh the costs of building the beacon structure. And iron is more useful to us now than it is as the beacon structure.
Oh my god. Oh, horrid.
What did you do?
Whoa! Whoa! Spiders make a horrible, like, slimy, squiggly noise now. It's horrible.
A slimy, squiggly noise.
Yeah, like
Oh, like a parasect.
yeah.
It's a really specific thing to like compare it to, but I knew you would get what I was going for.
It's a really horrible noise.
I'm glad I took so much bread. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking fair going through it. This is boring. Fucking walking up and down. Fucking walking up
There's
and
a
down.
bit. There's a great bit to, great bit to cut back to. Oh, this is boring.
Fucking walking
Zombies?
up and down, filling in a map. It's not the most interesting thing in the world.
No, it's not. You're right.
Oh, I have such a good idea. How about this for a thought, Ross? Before we sit down and film the next episode. You alright?
Yeah,
Before
I'm
we
fine.
sit down and film the
Don't worry
next
about it.
episode, what we do is we come into this world and we start streaming it.
Mm-hmm.
And we do the things like filling in the map and making the bookcases and the slow stuff that will take a while, and then we can talk with the Twitch chat and take our time with it, and then we can just highlight bits where we get achievements, finished filling in maps, or any other funny bits, and then when we come back to recording it after that, we then have episodes where we go out and do the water temple, and we go out and like into the nether and kill wither skeletons and stuff.
It's not a bad idea.
Because then we have 2 like filler episodes that are going to be like fucking at least half an hour long, if not 45 minutes long each, of just filling in this stuff. But we could do a good few hours of it on a Twitch stream and come out with a 20-minute video at the end of it. Not even 20 minutes.
You're right, we could.
15. I'm happy to put that time in, because that's another thing we could do, just me and you. But like, if we wanted, we could employ the Twitch chat as workers for us.
I mean, that revolves entirely around them having an Xbox and Minecraft.
I feel like most Xbox owners probably have Minecraft for one reason or another. If I didn't have Minecraft for playing myself, I feel like I would have Minecraft for like either playing with friends or playing with like children, not necessarily my own. What the fuck was that noise?
I don't know what your noises are.
I'm still bummed out about Criminal Masterminds.
Fucking me too. I burped in there and tasted my lunch.
What did you have for lunch?
Sausages.
Ah. On a roll?
Like on a roll. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a Subway.
Oh.
Fucking ate fresh.
Did you eat fresh, free? I fucked that up.
I did not eat free
Oh,
avocado.
Oh.
I knew what you were going for. I don't like avocado.
I knew it. Remember Shawnee built that fucking secret base in the...
Oh yeah.
There's fucking skeleton in there.
I totally forgot.
She's endangering us, Jamie.
She normally is. Pretty sure I told her just to light that bit up, and instead of doing that, she just bricked it off.
Yeah,
She was
that's
having
exactly what
problems
she's
with
done.
stuff- having problems with stuff spawning in there.
That's exactly what she done. You know what? I'm not gonna fix it.
That slime's got such a
Cost-
wet slap to it.
Fucking the best slaps there are wet.
Have you ever slapped somebody offensively? As in, like, used it as
Yes.
a move to, like, take somebody down?
Not to take somebody down, no. To stun them for a second while I punched them in the ribcage, yes.
Why were you in this fight?
Which one?
You've done that multiple times?
Yeah, it's an effective move. Nobody expects a slap and then a swift jab to the ribcage.
What I expect though is that like it's like quite like you're facing off against them, and then you just do this like little like just like a little wee slap on the cheek, not actually hard enough to hurt them, but just to like confuse them, and then the punch to the ribcage comes.
Yeah,
because then it's
and
confusion.
the punch to the ribcage comes like a truck. I've been in multiple fights in my life, mainly when I was younger. But
I've never really been in that many fights, to be honest.
mine's been in a lot.
You're quite a fighty person.
There was one where I was particularly brutal about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he deserved it though.
Well, I mean, as long as he got what he deserved.
Yeah.
Bash! Sorry.
Nice. Basically, long story short, I was coming home from school and turned the corner into my street to find somebody bullying my sister.
Oh, that would set you off.
Only I get to bully her. That's the most.
You're a really protective brother, but like in like the stupidest way.
Yeah. Nobody hurts her but me.
I think you're going to be exactly the same. Like if and when you become a father, like if somebody's bullying your kid at school, like you're gonna be going up to them and being like beating them up and their whole family and being like, only I get to call my fucking kid a retard.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, turned the corner, did not like what I saw. Got into a fight. That kid went home with a broken nose that day. Didn't turn up to school for 2 weeks.
You get away with that kind of thing, like for when we were younger. You wouldn't do that kind of thing now.
No, you wouldn't get away with it nowadays.
No, you wouldn't. Genuinely, like.
He also lost his lunchbox that day because I fucking smashed. It was like one of the hard case ones. Smashed it over the top of his head multiple times. Till the hinges fucking snapped.
You're very cool. You've got some real, like, you've got some deep-seated issues somewhere.
Yeah.
Nobody should be that brutal without cause. You're set off by like the smallest
He had my
things.
sister pinned to a fence by her throat. I feel like that warrants him. You know,
that does warrant
an ass kicking.
I felt like she was maybe like up against a wall, being like intimidated, like pressed up against the wall, not actually physically pressed up against it.
No, she was physically pressed to me.
Ah, see, that's totally different. See, now I'm totally on your side. That kid got what was coming to him.
You could be right, and like when I was smashing his head against that wall, a brick wall further down the street, you might be right about that.
Yeah, I mean.
Because, like, I'll be honest, even I'm going to say it, I did go far that day. I knocked him out, and he had his backpack on, so I dragged him down the street to deliberately smash his head against the brick wall.
While he was already knocked out?
Yes.
See, that's how I know that you must have just been totally enraged. Because normal Ross wouldn't do that.
No, normal Ross wouldn't do that.
No, normal Ross would want him to be awake for the pain.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, I've said it to Jess before, if we're like... I don't know if it ever runs through your head when you're in like a new like city or something, you're like, if I get mugged right now, what am I going to do?
Well, no, I never really quite think like that, to be fair.
Well, you should. That way you're ready for everything. Right?
And,
I've told Jess this before. Oh, yeah, it is. I've told Jess this before. Like, I think about it every time we go out or we leave the house. I think about, right, what might happen and how am I going to react today? And I've told Jess before.
That takes up a lot of time. Let's sleep.
I've told Jess before. Like, if we ever for whatever reason end up in a fight when we're out and about, I will hold nothing back, and I will go for the kill. My philosophy is, if you're in a fight, you're in a fight to kill until, like, your enemy is incapacitated. You don't necessarily do the kill, but you fight as if you will.
Right, okay. See, I think much differently to that, to be fair. But, like, if I go to... The only cities I do it in are Glasgow and London. And it's just through my own paranoia that I do it. But typically speaking, my pocket setup is phone's in my front pocket, wallet's in my back pocket, keys are in my other, like the opposite front pocket from my phone. So, but that totally changes when I go to a city because I move my wallet to my front pockets as well. But only London and Glasgow. Don't know why it's only those two. It's just in my head as soon as I go to one of those places, I'm like, right, could lose this. I'm going to put this in my safer pocket. Also, you know that I walk, like, my keys have always got, like, a lanyard sticking out of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I always tuck that in. Or take it off entirely if I'm in the cities. Oh, that's lava. That's not a good idea. Ooh.
Fuck.
What happened?
That's going to break, is it? Did I get my books back? I got my books back.
Put the bookcase in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm. I kind of get what you do. Why you do that?
It's weird though because it's like it's
for a different reason.
See, it's weird. It's weird that I do it though because I know in myself I never really carry like cash money in my wallet, and if my wallet was stolen, because like pretty much anytime I walk into or out of a shop, or anytime that I've been like just generally walking, I fidget all the time anyway, and part of that fidgeting is putting my hands in my pockets, and I normally check my back pocket quite a lot. Like every time I like get up or like leave a shop or something like that, I typically check my back pockets. So for me, I feel like it wouldn't take me very long to notice that my wallet had been stolen, and I would be like right on fucking like cancelling my card, and everything else in my wallet is just IDs. Like, never have hard cash. I've got stuff like club card and like different membership cards, but everything is just ID. Aside from my actual card, I have no like money in my wallet ever. Very occasionally.
See, I always put I always put my wallet in my left pocket, right? Reason being, if we ever get mugged, nice. If you ever get mugged, they always tell you to put your hands up, right? And then they ask for your wallet. So you then motion to, like, you know, say it's in that pocket. They'll then go to grab it, right? And whether they're holding a knife or a gun, they've now got one hand which they are not like prepared with because they're going for your pocket, which allows you to swiftly jab for their throat, which will immediately incapacitate them. You can then grab the weapon and mug them.
You're like the human embodiment of that little cartoon of like, you're getting mugged. No, you're getting mugged.
Yeah, just a bit.
I know.
Well, like,
I don't have the self-confidence in those kind of situations to react like that. I would rather be although ask me in zombie apocalypse context would act totally differently, because I know that like most likely the other people that I meet are going to be assholes that just want stuff. But whereas like in the world as it is now, I feel like enough people are docile and helpful, and therefore if I am docile and just kind of like give those people what they want, the likelihood is they're not actually going to hurt me or incapacitate me in any way, and therefore they're just going to then run away. And likelihood is like I can get somebody else in the vicinity like to call the police and then cancel my cards, and therefore they've got a wallet they can really do fuck all with.
Yeah, me and Jess have that conversation a lot about how much of a freak I am and the fact that I prepare for shit like that.
I mean, in all honesty, my general reaction to that is just like, if nobody else is prepared for that shit, somebody's got to be, and you're just that somebody. Like somebody is. I have this theory that somebody is prepared for every eventuality. You're prepared for the fighty eventualities. You're prepared for
prepared for violence.
You're prepared for any form of violence and mugging. That's what you're prepared for.
Well, I mean, you've experienced it firsthand when you jumped out at me, Jess's. I'm just fucking.
It was so worth it, though.
And like, again, I held back when I punched you, but I still managed to to knock the wind out of you.
Yeah. In fairness, though, like you're like you're a much stronger and much more like just generally aggressive person than I am. So I would always expect that, like, I would expect even somebody punching me who was about the same strength as me would wind me, because it's not it's not an experience I have very often. Being hit, it's not an experience that I have very often. Just because I'm a docile person. And I both like and dislike that, to be fair. Like some
How
people
close
would
are
be
you
like,
to finishing that map, by the way?
done. I'm on my way home.
Oh, sweet. You can see all the hard work I've done.
All your bookshelves.
Fuck you, I've made 3 this episode. Shut the fuck up.
That was exactly what I said at the end of the last one.
I need rocks.
You need rocks. Do you mean cobbles? I need
Shut the fuck up.
Ross need rock.
There's a quote in the book, by the way, from you that just says Unga Unga Ross no Sybil.
I don't know what that was from. Oh no, I do.
Dark.
No, we were playing Civ. We were in like we were in the Stone Age times. Nobody had like any kind of research or any kind of policies or anything. You weren't going like your normal sort of science route, and instead what you were doing was just going to war as quickly as possible with like
Oh, yeah.
with just sharp sticks and a club. And I was kind of like, man, fucking played Civilization. Ross ain't very fucking civil. I've actually, I've been wanting to go back and play Civ again, but play like a really aggressive game right from the start, like play as somebody from like Attila the Hun or something, and just play like super aggressive. I was about to say, is that a beacon? Have you constructed it? No, that is our fucking jumping tower that I can see.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, you're that close.
Yeah. Remember, I was only like one map on the right away.
That's true.
I did it in a way where I did one map left to right and the other map I did right to left so that I would end up closest to the base when it was finished. As much as purely doing that takes a bit of time, that didn't actually take as long as I thought.
No?
No. I don't know why I felt like it would take longer. I felt like it would take much longer to fill in 2 maps. Perhaps because Shawnee's been here and we're on episode 8 and we've still only got like the first 2 filled in, which I think I did. Or did most of. Oh no, Shawnee did the one at the south actually. I think it's only really this first map that I've filled in. When the fuck did that artwork get on the house?
Well, the pig, that was fucking done during a renovation.
Was it? I don't remember that. Oh, our farm's coming along pretty well though.
Yeah.
It's always good.
We have tree farms now as well.
Oh, do we? Excellent. Right.
You don't fucking notice the trees I've been planting. So what have we been doing while I've been waiting for fucking cows growing up?
Oh, you've actually like encased them as well. That's very, very nice. That's awesome. You've done some good stuff. Well, I've put the maps on the wall.
We also have a skylight.
Oh, that is cool. I like that. Why is there 2 crafting tables on top of each other?
Because it hides the brickwork from my bedroom.
Oh, that's quite clever.
It looks better that way.
Yeah. Right, I've put the 2 maps that I've done on the wall in here.
Mm-hmm.
So we are 2 maps closer to having this finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to need to go through and fill in the bits that are missing from those 2. Yeah, that's 2 fully completed maps. 2 semi-complete maps. So we're only 4 away.
Only 4.
Well,
I've added
4.5.
6 new bookshelves in the last 2 episodes.
Oh man, I thought we were only getting 3. That's awesome.
No, wait, sorry, 5. I miscounted.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I added the skylight.
Right, metals wise, gold and iron. I did recover the 9 blocks of TNT that was in that dungeon, so we have them if we ever want them for anything.
Yeah.
Don't know if you will ever want them for anything, but they're there. Now, I'm wondering, can you make... No, it has to be done with blocks of gold. The golden apple itself can't be turned into a notched apple. I thought the golden apple could be turned into a notched apple by, like, also surrounding it by gold ingots. Like, basically repeating the process again.
Mm-hmm.
Made a lot of stone tools.
Why is there a hole in my chest? I'll accept it.
I don't know. Right, tell you what, we'll call this another episode.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, we're due for a finish up anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What we'll do is, we will do that then, eh? We'll stream filling in the rest of the maps, and otherwise just doing some mining and other preparation work and other stuff. So when we come back to a Let's Play following this one, we'll be much different and we'll run through what's all changed. And we'll also then be going into the temples and the nether and basically getting stuff prepped for, like, a lot of different finales.
Yeah, it works for me.
Alright, thanks very much for watching, everybody.